First of all, I think it's the biggest e-commerce market in Europe. I mean, there's a big discussion about the whole economic circumstances right now that they are going bad. But nevertheless, it's still the biggest market with a lot of opportunities. It's very well connected. And many people, many foreigners, they want to work here. So it's still very attractive. And it doesn't make it necessarily unique, but you have here a relevant and significant market.
The DACH market, I think, is quite savvy. So today there's a lot of competition, obviously, on the market, but consumers are also quite conscious these days about prices and budgets. So I think that's quite unique to convince a consumer in DACH to become a customer.
I mean, first of all, it's huge. I would say, it's one of the biggest in Europe, or the biggest in Europe. Next to that, I think it's really interesting shift which is currently happening, because you have this price-focused customer group, but at the same time, a more sustainability-focused customer group is also growing up, and the importance of sustainability is increasing. So I think what we see also in our own business, this mixture makes it really interesting, specifically in DACH, because I think here sustainability is much more focused for the customers than, let's say, in other European markets, specifically in the Southern or Eastern European market. So this for sure is something which is quite special and unique for the DACH region.
The German consumers still have a very strong purchasing power, and there's so much room to grow in that e-commerce market. Lieferando as an example, every fifth German orders from Lieferando. So there are still 4 consumers in Germany that I can convince to order from us.
German consumers are very much interested in the local flavor. So you do have the local companies are playing a big role. Data privacy, German consumers are particularly obsessed about it. So data privacy is an important element. And in Germany, definitely the strong infrastructure, and that's playing a big role for the e-commerce in DACH region.
Sometimes we are a little bit late, or it takes more time for things to be here successful. For special trends, social commerce is a good example. Maybe that is special.
I'm from Sweden, I'm from Stockholm. I've been working a little bit with the German market before. I would say it feels like the mother of e-commerce, where it all started, right? So from my perspective, I think it's pretty cool to come down here, because e-commerce is huge compared to anything else. It's such a big difference. So personally for me, the uniqueness is that everyone is involved in some way or another. So I would, that's the answer.
German, DACH as such is totally sustainable driven, which is unique than what you see in Asia or Middle East market. The second thing which I have noticed over the time is they are getting craving for social validation, which means nowadays customers are looking for customer comment before buying anything. That's that's the kind of other thing. And the third and the most important thing which I see little bit unique is they expect a lot of personalization, but at the same time, they don't want to share their data. So, data privacy versus personalization is something unique. So you want something without giving something is really kind of intriguing for me.
We are in the center of Europe, in the west and east. So I think any business based out of Germany or the DACH region would have the advantage of proximity. The second is that we are very, very digital data protection driven here. So everything that we do, our servers, where they are located, the personal data of our employees and of our customers is of huge importance here, more than I have seen in servers based out of other countries that shall not be named. And what I also noticed is we have to do a lot of localization, because it's a German market, but there's also, like I said, the proximity to other languages. So we really have to keep in mind the different cultures if you're not deciding to focus only as a market. But if it's only the German market or the DACH market, then we have to see the difference between, like in Switzerland, there's more premium appeal. In Germany, people are a little bit more price conscious. And so those small little differences that make DACH actually unique in itself.
So I think there are 2 things that are really unique about the German market. It's privacy and trust. Usually we are very private and we have our issue with trust. So when it comes to privacy, It's to obviously follow GDPR laws and regulations. And when it comes to trust, it's really have good external reviews on external review platforms. It's really to listen to your audience, to be very transparent, to have a great customer support. And all those things combined, I think, can really go a long way when it comes to trust.